Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. Welcome back to... Oh, what game are we playing today? Escape from Mars. That's the one. I remember now. As you can see, I've been working on our RBT. Problem solved. Anyway, I went and took a lot of that steel that I got from Mickey, and I put it over the top. Just like that. And I know a few of you have been talking about the solar panels and how there's a lot more efficient ways to lay them out, including putting them on rotors and setting up scripts and a lot of those kinds of things. And you're right, but I think we're going to be okay with this. Also, the vehicle's going to be moving around a lot, and I'm not going to rely solely on solar. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. As we get more solar panels, I'll start putting them up vertically like that. Or something like that. We'll see. And maybe if we get a little bit more time, I'll do something more efficient. But right now, I'm not too worried about it. Right now, I'm worried about protecting this thing. So... I put in this roof, and it's not done yet, because I ran out of steel. I have a lot of other things, and I can take it apart and make some more steel, but I think we might instead want to go ahead and go find something we can take apart and cover the front of this thing with grinders. I also want to do just a few things to protect us. For example, I want to set up some decoys. And I know that our best bet with that is going to be to have them on the four corners. So I was just kind of trying to think about the best way to do that. I mean, I could put out, let's see, some blocks like this. And then put a decoy right there. There we go. I could do something like that. And I can do that on all four corners. Maybe? I know I need more parts. And then the same as before, I'll just kind of surround it with blocks of some kind so that it'll take a little bit more hits. I wouldn't mind having like all of this be heavy stuff, you know, so it's less likely to fall off. I'm gonna do just the one for now. I'm not planning on immediately going into battle, but I definitely want to put something around that, or else it's just gonna immediately die. I think I'm just gonna kind of go for the big blocks around the outside. And I still ran out. You know what, that's enough for now. We need to go find some more steel plate. I'm thinking there's still a lot of steel plate. Oh, shut up. I'm thinking there's still a lot of steel plate back at the Flight Research Station. So let's head back there and set up the grinder on this thing.
Fuel.
Shh. It's enough. It's okay. What is...
Unknown hostiles showing up on scanners. Engaging.
What is this? Is that what I think it is? This is actually the first time I've ever seen a convoy. Oh, they immediately shot that. Okay. Yeah, you guys are screwed. Alright. Leave them alone. They should be safe now. That was a convoy. I've actually never seen a convoy before. What'd we get? A text panel? That's not helpful. So I've heard that the more convoys you attack, the more they'll come after you. Good grief. We did quite a number on this guy, didn't we? This must be the protecting one. Whoa. Big old sideways thruster. Alright, quit it. Where are you going? Okay, you just head off. There's not a whole lot more I wanted on you anyway. Thanks for the steel, though. And you notice that a lot of damage was done to that decoy. Well, that's good news. Because that means it was working. And there's like nothing left of this thing. Fun. Oh. Well, okay, it didn't entirely work because they were firing over here too. We're just going to need more of them, that's all. And of course, the first thing to go on a solar panel is the solar cells. That's okay. So shall we go over there and try and set up a grinder to grind that up? I think we should. I think it's trying to escape, and it's not succeeding. Oh yeah.
Convoy under threat. Possible pirate activity.
The convoy is no longer under threat. The convoy is trashed. I'm gonna go see what I can do to take care of this thing. Here, first of all, you don't need power. What? What is shooting there? Oh, there it is. There we go. You guys shoot this thing. All right. I think it's no longer a threat. You. Yeah, it's some sort of police vehicle or something. Nope. Are you running away? I don't even know what you're doing. Can I? Yeah, there we go. What you got? Ooh, metal grid. Yes, please. How do I stop you? Whoa. Stop, please. I want your metal grid. Yeah. Where'd the metal grid go? Oh, no. Did I break it? I need to make another decoy. Probably more decoys. And probably surround them with heavy instead of light armor. I wouldn't mind having grinders on pistons. Oh, hey, there's the grid. Hang on, gotta push this. Yeah. 300 metal grid. Oh, beautiful. I can make so much heavy armor. Well, okay. I can make a little bit of heavy armor. Okay, let's see what we can do about grinders. I can either just attach them to the bottom. Let's see, what does a grinder look like? And that's right, it's got conveyors on either side. So if I put one here, I might be able to actually lower the suspension enough to kind of slowly move. Let's see, how low can I make the suspension? There we go. That's as low as it goes. Yeah, I think that might actually be low enough to be able to just place a whole bunch of grinders, and because there's a little bit of a decent range on these. The other thing I could do, now that I think about it, is I actually could put like a piston and then a rotor on the end of the piston. Should we try that? I kind of want to try that. No, I know how I want to do this. Okay, hey, okay. Starting this over again. No, we're going to put a conveyor junction there and there. An advanced rotor there. Conveyor junction. Piston, which is going to fall. And then we're going to put all of our grinders on the end of that. And we'll actually should have some basic control to be able to kind of move that around and grind things up. But I'm going to need to make sure this rotor is working. Got any large steel tube on you? Let's see if we can get to the rotor on this. Where is the rotor on this? Ah, there it is. And we're going to see if we can move it. There we go. And now from here, let me actually... I don't have all the parts. Okay, that's fine. So from here, we're going to see if we can throw a couple of grinders on that. There. Now I just need the parts for these guys. And I think we'll have ourselves a nice little collection system. Oh, one more large steel tube. Alright, let's group up the grinders. I think that's going to be these three. And then let's see if I can go nice and close and... Oh yeah, it's definitely grinding things up. Look at that. Beautiful. Awesome. Might even be able to push this into it. No? Not quite. Okay. But that's where the piston comes in. If I do the piston here... Alright, let's do... Max distance, I want like just 2.5 meters. That's great. I'm gonna go get a large... I'm gonna go get a large steel tube to finish off that last grinder. Yeah. Parts flying everywhere. And then, I think from here... Yeah, we can actually move the rotor down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Oh my. So what have we got? Not a whole lot, but that's okay. That was really fun. Now eventually we'll want to add a whole lot more of these. These things just go flying everywhere. I'm gonna end up pushing this thing halfway across the desert. But I gotta admit, it is fun. Oh, here. If I come backward on it, I think it won't escape as much. Okay. Well, anyway, I don't need to do much more with that. Let's see what we can do on repairs really quick, and then we're going to need to head off and see what we can see. Probably head back to the flight research station first. Get some more steel. You know what? Let's go there first. So let's see. I want to start with this tower just because it's going to be easy. Those things are still running. Whoops. If I put a button panel right here. Okay, so grinder piston will do reverse. I'm going to do decrease velocity. I think with those two buttons. Yeah. Okay. The advanced rotor, I want a reverse and decrease velocity. I think I might be able to get a lot done with just those 4 buttons. Because I can get it to where I want it, reverse it, and then decrease it. If that makes sense. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the maximum on that. You can go to full distance. That's fine. So now we should be able to kind of edge forward like this. That almost killed me. Where did that end up? There it ended up. Okay. Decrease velocity. Wow. No. It decreases the velocity too much. That is definitely not what I want it to do. We might need to do some automation. There we go. Now I have a decoy again. Okay, let's set up a few more grinders and start grabbing stuff en masse from the buildings. Alright. But yeah, I do need to figure out a better way to guide this thing. So option number 1 is to place either a flight seat or a remote control on the end of the arm and put on either thrusters or a rotor that could actually be controlled, and I would be able to kind of lift it and lower it using that. And then it's just a matter of making sure that the rotor strength isn't too much, because then you're basically overriding the rotor's ability to keep it in where it's supposed to be. The other option is to set up a little bit of automation. I think that's what I want to do, because there's actually a script that I've been wanting to find an excuse to use. Some of you might remember the easy automation scripts that I've been using in the past. There's a new script that's similar to that, but it's even simpler to work with. And at least in theory, I haven't played with it myself. I've just looked at the script page and it looks pretty good. I think I want to go with trying to set that up. So we'll have to play with that next time, because I've got to do short episodes this week. I've got some stuff going on in my personal life that's going to take up a lot of time, but I still want to put out episodes, so I'm just going to be keeping them a little bit shorter than normal. I hope you've enjoyed this shorter than normal episode, and, well, next week we'll start playing with some automation and, setting some buttons up for this little grinder setup. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the little alarm bell next to the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on Epic Tech.